Why do half of these kids end up with anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000 in debt, and they end up getting a job that says, oh, sorry, you never needed the degree in the first place?
I didn't know that.
Why is that the case? Tell me.
People on average, once going to college, make more money.
Hold on, that's not true. They end up getting a job.
That is.
That's only if they graduate and it depends on the field of study.
I'm gonna keep it a bug. I did not know that it was 11 million jobs. I didn't know plumbers got paid more.
To disagree with you
right,
about college is a scam.
Okay.
Just because there's 50% of people who you say don't need college to get a job, why would it be a scam? There's a social impact about college, on America. College is, good.
The majority of kids that go to college when they graduate have a lower view of America than when they entered. Do you think that's a troubling thing?
I think just changing your opinion doesn't really matter too much.
Do you think that college teaches responsibility and hard work and...
Sure.
Okay, well, I find that hard to believe. Why is it that employers are more and more not wanting to hire college graduates, and they actually want to hire people that didn't go to college?
What employers?
You can name them out, man. Walmart just got rid of their, even in their corporate level, so you don't need to go to college. Koch Industries, one of the largest employers in the country, from Georgia Pacific Railroad to Dow Chemical. They said we no longer want kids that have gone to college because they end up causing problems because they're super entitled. And they're like, oh, what are my pronouns? And they have all this like left-wing nonsense that they've been filled with.
Well, then you have engineers, doctors, lawyers, people that
Sure, we need that, but that's less than 20% of the people that go to college.
Yeah, but
college
it'd
is
be
an
wrong to say
institution.
college is a scam if 25% of people become great people. Lawyers, doctors, engineers.
That's not...
But if you say 25% become great people, doesn't that automatically mean 75% are not great people? Or at least they're not great. Yeah, they're not great people. That's what it means. I'm in college right now. I actually graduate with my degree in engineering next week. Shout out to me. And my take on college is a little different because I did choose one of those fields where you basically need to work in, like engineering. I would say I don't necessarily think college is a scam yet because of the implications a college degree gives you. I would say, though, most people should not go to college because they are worse off in terms of debt and in terms of even education than they would have been not going. However, there is a social benefit to going to college. So financially, it's like, okay, what are you here for? I mean, you don't really have to be here, but socially, you might get some cues in society, who knows? But anyways, let's continue. This video makes it clear why you should always think for yourself and not allow others to think for you. Because as you can see, the student seems like they don't know what they're talking about. And this is why I use Ground News. Ground News is a site that offers purely objective and unbiased news. And by clicking my link, ground.news/LFRJojo, you can access this site with ease. Once you're interested in the story on Ground News, you'll have access to all the articles published per story in the coverage details section. You'll also be able to compare headlines of every single article published, so that you're aware how different media sources are conveying the same exact story. Another great feature is that Ground News highlights the ownership behind every single story, allowing you to discern if a piece is independently sourced or allowing you to know if an article is influenced by large entities or outside groups such as corporate interests or government funding. Let's take a look at an article published one day ago titled "Biden Says He's Happy to Debate Trump Ahead of November's Election." The left has the article titled as "Biden Says He Would Be Happy to Debate Trump," with little to no information left. However, the right has the article titled as "Biden Changes Tone, Says He Would Be Happy to Debate Trump," as well as a paragraph right under this alluding to Biden unsure when he wants to debate Trump. From this, you can see that the left and the right have different messages alluding to the same exact story. The reason that this is important is because although this is one story, it's being painted in different ways from different political parties. Within this, you can also see the media conglomerates publishing every single article and the factuality behind every article, which honestly I find pretty cool. You can't really see that anywhere else. My absolute favorite tool, however, is the News Blind Spot. The News Blind Spot features highlighted stories that are underreported by either side of the political spectrum. This is extremely important because this feature actively tells you what both sides deem as unimportant. If you're tired of biased news, this is honestly your platform. Ground News is a vital resource that focuses on critical thinking and provides objective, fair, and accurate perspective. Currently, Ground News is offering their biggest sale of the year. You can receive a 40% discount on their Vantage subscription, which I personally use for my news analysis. Just visit ground.news/LFRJojo. I will repeat, ground.news/LFRJojo. I truly value what Ground News brings to the table, and if you're looking for something like this, you should tap in.
Not what
really
college
help the
currently
world.
is, though. Again, I'm happy to have you read the book. College is a scam. I wrote it. I can have a more wordy thing, which is the vast majority of people that go to college are receiving a scam for the money that they're borrowing. The vast majority. Of course, there's exceptions. You can make whatever you want with your life. I mean, you could. But I mean, when you enter into an enterprise, you need to know that you are.
Most people that go into college make more money at the end.
How many of you guys have to take classes that are a waste of time that you wish you wouldn't have to take? Every single hand. You're being scammed against your will to take classes that make you go further into debt. Why can't you say I don't want to take this class? Why are you? Why as a customer you can't say?
Can you do a differential equation?
You what?
Can you do a differential equation?
Can I do
Can you explain to me the anatomy of a human?
I can actually do a differential equation because I'm in engineering. But the average human on Earth does not need to know how to do a differential equation. I actually argue that the average human on Earth can learn to do a differential equation with about a month on Khan Academy. But what does that have to do with anything he's saying? What he's saying is college is an investment. College is an investment, and when you go here, you're spending tens, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars for this investment, and you're hoping for a rate of return that makes sense for your money invested. However, majority of people who go to college are not getting their money back, ever. Especially when you factor in interest rates, you factor in increasing housing costs, you're factoring all these things. When you add everything together, these kids are getting scammed. And it's hard for me to really disagree with them. I would say, though, based off of the social economy that we're in, it will be hard, even economically, it would be hard to not go to college and have a better life than if you were to go. Because a lot of jobs, although some are fading away a college degree, most still require it, even though they are necessary. But I would say, in a few years, maybe 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, this might not be the case because I think it's on a downward slope of a college degree on average. I don't think most people should go. I really don't. I don't think it makes any sense. However, right now, I don't know if there's that many alternatives. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying I don't know if there is.
Like somewhat off the top of my head.
You know what psychology is.
Yes, I do know what psychology is.
Okay, can you explain to me?
Do you want me to explain psychology?
Well, you can't explain it to the depths of a bachelor's degree or a PhD.
Well, hold on a
master's.
second. Time out. I've sat here with no notes, no phone, and debated people with PhDs,
because you study
masters.
this because it's your job.
Hold on. I didn't go to college, man. That's the point. Is you can do whatever you want without a college degree. You can listen to podcasts, read books. You don't need to go.
Gauss wasn't able to go to the University of Göttingen. That's literally the reason.
I can't hear what you said. What'd you say?
You know Gauss, right? Mathematician.
Yes, vaguely, sure. Okay.
Vaguely.
Yes, vaguely, yeah.
Oh,
do you know who Milton Friedman is? Do you know who Herbert Marcuse is? You know who Thomas Sowell is?
Do you use a phone?
Do you know who Gouverneur Morris is?
Well, that's because of Gauss.
No, you don't. So I could do gotcha too.
Like
so before you try to get
going
off
to
your ivory
university
tower
is the
and
reason
understand that not everybody.
he was able to become so proficient in mathematics.
So here's
and
the
change
thing.
the world.
The majority of kids that go to
Most
college
people
are
that
more
get
depressed
a
than when they enter.
PhD degree are able to perform much better in their field than someone who doesn't.
Well, then, if that's the question, if that really is true, if college is this amazing accelerant, then why do so many people?
I wouldn't say it is accelerant, but if you're looking at a field of science, right?
Let me finish, man.
And you want to accelerate that field of science,
or have you not done that yet?
You need a degree.
All right, let me make.
So to justify college, and here's the thing: I was actually on your side to begin with. I'm in a college dorm right now. I don't think college as a whole is a scam. Maybe because I'm in the anomaly, and I also think college as a whole isn't a scam yet because I don't know if there's that many alternatives. Not saying there isn't. Not saying there is. I don't see that many alternatives to college right now. It may be such as trades, but I just don't know. I don't know. Anyways, you're using a freaking mathematician, one of the greatest mathematicians in human history, to justify the average 18-year-old student with a 2.5 GPA choosing a gender studies degree. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense at all to you? One of a kind, 1 in 1 billionth mathematician, Gauss, studying at one of the best universities, crafting his skill versus James with a 2.8 GPA going to college for basketball studies. It don't make sense. It don't make sense, bro. I'm sorry. These people are not the same. And to make it even worse, there's 100,000 James and it's only one Gauss. So you're looking at hundreds of thousands of kids who have no idea what they want to do with their life, spending tens of thousands of dollars on a degree versus this one mathematician that you handpicked out of history. It's terrible.
Make my point. If that's the case, why do half of these kids end up with anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000 in debt, and they end up getting a job that says, "Oh, sorry, you never needed the degree in the first place"? Why is that the case? Tell me.
I didn't know that.
People on average, once going to college, make more money.
Hold on, that's not true. They end up getting a job.
That is.
That's only if they graduate and it depends on the field of study. Do you know the average college graduate now is getting a job at $61,000 a year. The average plumber after 18 months, $68,000 a year.
Well,
the
sure,
average
but the
welder,
plumber
$72,000 a year.
With peers,
The plumber didn't go to college. The plumber went to trade or technical school. There's 11 million job openings that do not require a college degree in this country.
Well,
11
who engineers
million.
the stuff plumbers use?
I'm sorry, what?
Who engineers?
I didn't know that, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I did not know that it was 11 million jobs. I didn't know plumbers got paid more. Hey, maybe college might be a scam. Maybe it might be. He keeps talking about engineers. He keeps finger picking engineers. Everyone knows engineering is not a scam in college. Talk about the 90 percentile of other majors that people are actually picking. Nobody's picking engineering. And I'm saying that because I am an engineer. I'm here for engineering. My classrooms are empty. Nobody picks it. Nobody picks engineering, bro. In comparison to other majors, we are empty. It is empty compared to other majors. I promise you that. I'm saying that while I'm here studying. So stop talking about engineering, who designs it. Please.
Hear the stuff plumbers use.
I'm sure someone here. I mean, that it's like
someone with a
It's like
degree
saying who
from
designed
college.
the airplane for the pilot to fly. I mean,
Someone with a degree that went to college. Pilots go to college.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying you get rid of all places of higher learning. The way it's currently comprised for you guys, the amount of debt you have to go into, the classes that you have to take.
Don't get rid of places of higher learning, but then you go on to
you're
say
interrupting me
college
every
is a
15
scam.
seconds. You're not debating in good faith because it is a scam. So let me ask you a question. Can you point to other things of American life the last 100 years that have been scams? For example, when they run an advertisement, they say buy these pills because we're going to make you super muscular, and they don't have all the fine print that it might not work and you have to have a monthly subscription. We shut down that business for being
That's a little
scam.
different, though. That's a
How is
product.
it different? Hold on a second. When you show up to college, did they tell you you have to take all these classes that you didn't sign up for? Did they? It said that you're going to have to take all these different classes. Did they tell you that half of you guys would not ever use your degree when you go into your career? How many guys knew that? You guys knew that when you signed up?
Well, college is what you make of it, right?
You guys are willingly participating in the scam. Good for you.
And that's the problem. I think students know this, man. Students know this. The reason why students go to college, and I will offer a completely different perspective being a college student, because when I first started this video, I didn't necessarily think college was a scam. But when I'm hearing him explain it, it might actually be a scam. I hate to say it. But the reason a lot of students go to college is not even because of school. They couldn't care less about school. They're here for the social aspects of college. When students pick college out of high school, they pick college based off of what's the most fun one to go to, what are my friends going to, what college has the best parties, which college has the girls I want, whatever. That's how a lot of people pick college. They don't care about not taking classes. That's easy for them. That actually gives them academic validation when they're able to get A's in classes that have nothing to do with their degree. They like that. They like the fact that they're able to take classes that aren't relevant. People don't care about that because a lot of these students are very immature. They're here because it's fun. And that's sad to say. They're here because it's fun. They don't care about anything you're talking about. They will use anything to justify why they made their decision.
for you. The point is this, is that most kids know deep down they're getting ripped off. The number one thing I hear from people across the country in corporate America, boy, college is a waste of time. Boy, I wish I never would have gone. Now I have $60,000 of debt, $70,000 in debt. I wanted to start a business, but now I don't have the credit to do it. Instead, we are wasting our most prized possession, our 18 to 22-year-olds, to go stick them at many universities when they shouldn't be here in the first place. And it is a failed project. It is making us poorer. And by the way, just look at the actual numbers over a period of time. Has it worked? Is homeownership now going up for young college graduates?
Well, are we going to blame that on college, though?
There's
a lot of different reasons that people are not able to buy homes.
It's the most equally applicable thing across the board for a generation.
I wouldn't say so.
And if you look at the average, how much debt do you have to go to school, by the way?
None.
None? Okay, wow. Are you on scholarship or?
Yeah.
Okay, so who's paying for your college then?
Probably the federal government.
Okay, so I'm paying for your college, is what you're saying. My taxes are paying for your college. So wait, you're on grant or what?
I'm not going to discuss my college finances with
Well, no,
you.
this is real.
Wait, what? I think he just lied. I think he just lied, man. I think he just lied because I'm actually on a full scholarship. If y'all didn't know that, I'm for engineering. I'm at university. Of course, a full scholarship includes different grants from here and there. But my thing is, when he asks who's paying for your scholarship, why did you say the federal government? The federal government no, you would say my university is paying for my scholarship. My university is paying for it. They gave me the presidential scholarship of so-and-so amount. But I think you just lied because the federal government doesn't give full scholarships. Unless you're a part of a work for service program or a scholarship for service program. Yeah, I know this. Unless you're part of a scholarship for service program, they do not give that. I think you just lied and you got caught up. I'm not going to hold you.
Really important. This is why you're so defensive of college.
Yeah.
This is why you're so forceful, because you don't have to walk around the rest of your life with $100,000 student loan debt.
I know plenty of people that have part-time jobs and go to college.
This explains you perfectly. I, the taxpayer, when I write my check to the IRS, I'm subsidizing your ability to go to college.
Okay. When
I
I
think that's a
write
huge
my
mistake,
check to the IRS, I
'cause
also give money for people to go to college.
You should have skin in the game. You should, and you don't right now. You are doing a freeloading thing. Of course you should be defensive of college.
I pay taxes. I pay federal taxes.
Yeah,
I pay state taxes.
I'm sure I pay a little bit more than you, but that's a
taxes,
separate issue. But the point is this, is
that's
that
probably true.
Do you think you pay anywhere close to the tuition value you get at the school? Probably not.
Yeah, probably I do. It's like $5,000 a semester. It's a lot of money, but you get a lot out of
Wait,
that.
hold on. How much is it to go to school here?
It's around $5,000.
So in-state.
In-state, yeah.
Okay, did that include room and board and tuition?
No.
Okay, how much does that cost?
Room, board, tuition, all of it's around $11,000.
$11,000 a semester. So you pay $22,000 a year in taxes?
No.
Okay, got it. So you're in a tax deficit, which means the U.S. taxpayer is subsidizing your education.
I honestly think this student was lying a few times. I really think he was lying because, anyways, he probably wasn't. Who knows? But it's LFR Jojo. You have any suggestions? Comment down below. I'll see you on the next video.